Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royal tea. Harry and Meghan, have they been cut from the royal summit? I mean, there's big news that says they're on a leave of absence. Okay, this was being called a holiday break. It was being called a sabbatical, a time of rest. Okay, now it's come out that they're on a sabbatical. This is Meghan with um, goodness, with Marcus Anderson. This is Harry, Meghan, and Marcus Anderson. And there's also, over Thanksgiving here, there's also, it's being said that Harry and Meghan are having Thanksgiving with Marcus Anderson. Okay, so let's recall all the drama around Thanksgiving. First, Harry and Meghan are not going to Sandringham to be with the family. It's Archie's first Christmas. How excited would the family be, if Archie's real, if they have an actual Archie in hand, how excited would they be to lavish gifts on the newest member of the royal family? Okay, that's awesome stuff. The Queen is 93. Philip is 98. They are not long for this world. The Queen just announced that Prince Charles is going to take on Prince Regent in 18 months, and she's going to be retiring at 95 because that's when Philip retired. She's getting old. She could die any day. She could pass on any day. Okay, so with Thanksgiving, first they were going to go have Thanksgiving with Doria in LA. Then it changed, and Doria was going to come to the UK, and they were going to have dinner, Thanksgiving dinner with Doria at Frogmore, where they don't seem to live at all. And then Meghan was going to be passing out meals to homeless people on Thanksgiving in the UK, where they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is a United States holiday, and I think also Canada celebrates Thanksgiving on a different day. Okay, and now it's said that Harry and Meghan may be up in Toronto with Marcus Anderson having Thanksgiving. So it's chaos. It's madness. Let's just read this. Let's read very briefly. Okay, so this so the leave of absence business. It's been rather an eventful week for the royal family, including Prince Charles and Camilla, Parker Bowles' New Zealand Royal Tour. It all started when royal correspondent Rebecca English of the Daily Mail, love the Daily Mail, tweeted that Buckingham Palace announced that Queen Elizabeth will host a reception for NATO leaders, spouses or partners, and delegations to mark the 70 years of NATO alliances. Okay, so we're all military alliances, so that, if Russia attacks Europe, if Russia attacks the UK or Europe, we protect them. If Russia attacks us, that sort of thing. And that's very important. Okay. Rebecca English explained that the 93-year-old Queen, the 71-year-old Prince of Wales, and 72-year-old Duchess of Cornwall are slated to attend the event, and that Kate Middleton, Prince Edward, Princess Anne, and the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester and Princess Alexandra will also help host. Okay, missing will be Prince William, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle. Okay, so Prince William, he's on a royal tour of Kuwait and Oman, so I guess this was scheduled at the last minute. Here's the real shocker. English says that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have taken a leave of absence from royal duties. Way to bury the lead. Okay, so it's not a sabbatical. It's not a holiday break. It's a leave of absence. So the first question is, has the Queen, okay, and Trump's going to be there, and that's a big deal. Okay, and we remember the last time Meghan dissed Trump, okay, and America is the largest free market in the world, and Britain is Brexiting, and everybody wants to trade with us, but of course Britain wants to trade with us, and Trump is doing the UK a huge favor. Okay, letting them into our markets to trade with us, and that's a big, big deal. So you got to treat Trump good. So Meghan dissed Trump. Harry was over there in the corner chatting with somebody and looking, scowling. So now they're missing another thing with Trump. This NATO summit, Trump is going to be there, and the Queen has invited Trump and some others for a royal dinner or something like that. Okay, and we remember after Meghan dissed Trump the last time, she went to the Lion King summit with Beyonce, Bebe, and then with Pharrell, she said, they just don't make it easy, Pharrell. And boy, do you remember all the stuff that came out of that? That's not as bad as, the Africa documentary, but it was pretty bad. So, did the Queen intentionally cut the Sussexes from the NATO summit? Because they're a wild card, and she doesn't know what they're going to do. And she doesn't want all that trouble that they create. I got a yes. Okay, so did the Queen intentionally cut Meghan and Harry? Step by step, this is a plan, this is a process. Actions by the woman. Okay, the Queen has a plan now. She's working a plan, a step-by-step plan about the family in the situation and the mother. There's two queens. So this could be Meghan because she's supposedly the mother of Archie, even though, and she'll show as a mother card because that's what she's representing as. So there's two queens, the Queen and Meghan. In the family, the royal family. These are key actions to keep everything cool. She doesn't want them making trouble. Okay, she wants it to be nice. Donald Trump is coming. We're going to be nice to Donald Trump. We're not going to have this orange man bad stuff going on. He's doing tremendous, wonderful things for England right now. Whether you love Trump or hate Trump, Trump is doing under Brexit. Without Trump, without America and trading with America, Britain would be like screwed. I mean, their economy would go into crisis. Okay, and that is what Trump is doing for the UK right now. And so you better be nice to him. Okay, at this point in history, you better be nice to him if you're the Queen. And that's what's going on. They want it to be really nice. So the Queen has so did she cut her? There's no cutting cards here. There's no cutting. There's no cutting. But the Queen is following a process. She's enacting a process, okay, in the royal family. And she's tired of this circus and the drama. So she's making sure that it's going to be a pleasant visit for these top leaders and for Donald Trump. Are Harry and Meghan on a leave of absence? Okay, this is big news. In other words, are they banned from royal duties through Christmas? Okay, because that's what it seems is going on. And that's what Rebecca English, this fell out, are they banned, okay, from royal duties during this time? Like, we're going to set you in a corner, we're going to make you wear a pointy hat, and you're going to write over and over and over, I hate drama, or something like that. And the pointy hat is very important too. And you're gonna face the wall. Okay, so are Meghan and Harry banned from royal duties during this time period? High Tower, four-leaf clover, veil. Okay, so is what we're seeing here an actual ban? Okay, what's on the surface? Four-leaf clover, very opportunistic. Veil, hidden, secret. Hightower, official. Secret and official, 1625 spades. Blocked. Secretly blocked by the palace. Are they banned? Yes. They are actually banned from performing. They're blocked. They're blocked and banned from performing royal duties during this time. They're being set aside during this time. That's very bad. Okay, that's like before you divorce, you do a separation, and the man and the woman, they go live separately. Okay, what happens after that? Usually comes divorce after separation. This is a trial separation. That is a really big deal. They're on a leave of absence or a trial separation. You have created so much madness in the royal family. We're just going to set you on the side for a while, and you're banned from performing royal duties during this trial period. And we want to see if things finally calm down, and everybody stops, slashing themselves and setting themselves on fire, Okay, so 11:20, yeah. So it's official, and it's a secret, and they're not telling anybody, and it just kind of slipped out. What's in the hidden situation? Hamster wheel, scapegoat, which is blame and casting out, scourge, conflict, and hand in hand. Constant drama among the people, so they're casting them out and sending them far away, sending them all the way to LA. But, it seems they're so tricky. They're so clever. They're sending them to LA, okay, which is the place where Meghan wants to be in LA. That's exactly where Meghan wants to be. That's the center of her universe and always has been. And it hasn't changed one iota. So sending them far away, casting them out because of all the conflicts that they're creating with all the people. 17 plus 8. 25. 25. Yeah, this is the direction. They're sending them away. So here, bookended, we have sending them away because of all the people. And in the middle, we have casting them out, blaming them in conflict. So they've had enough of the games. They're aware of all that's going on now. They're aware of all of it. And yeah, they are banned from royal duties at this time. Wow. That's a trial separation. That's a big deal. Before divorce comes separation. And that's, next step, most likely step, 80% chance of divorce, removal from the royal family. And all along, I've predicted that either Harry comes back, he leaves early and comes back and rejoins the royal family like Madame Tussauds, and Meghan is left in Hollywood, or he leaves the royal family. He pulls an Edward and Wallace Simpson. He pulls an Edward Wallace Simpson move and leaves the royal family like the biggest fool in the world. Okay, excuse me. Prince Charles is, in 18 months, is becoming Prince Regent. This is another huge bomb. Okay, so Charles is going to be in charge. So how does Charles feel about Charles and Meghan and Harry? Even though we've got Anderson over here. Charles and Meghan and Harry. How is Charles feeling about it? What are his feelings? Is he like, I've had enough? Because he withdrew this huge piece of land that he was giving to Harry, worth millions and millions of pounds, and he's now giving it, I think, to Louis. Okay, he stopped funding them, and then he took them off his website. I mean, it's bad. So how is Charles feeling about, because if Charles is in charge, it's not going well between Harry and Charles right now, and Charles and Meghan. He walked Meghan down the aisle. That is wow, that is really embracing her. That is really loving her, really bringing her into the royal family. And that relationship between Meghan and Charles has really grown cold. So what is Charles feeling towards Meghan and Harry? Charles, wow, oh dear, oh my goodness. Meghan and Harry. Oh boy, wow. That's not looking good. That's not looking good at all. What's going on here with Charles? Cut. Snake. Snake is vengeful. Snake is angry. I love this snake. I made this snake because look at how angry this snake is. Can you see the look on this snake's face? It's not focusing as well as it could. Okay, well that snake, I love that snake because that snake is really angry, he or she. I can't tell the difference between a he and a she on a snake. So snake, razor, strength. 23, 24, 6 spades. Another bad relationship card. So 3 bad cards and rooting. So the relationship, the deep rooting is really sour with Charles. Charles is really sour on Harry and Meghan in simple terms. He's really sour. The relationship is very bad. There's a lot of underlying problems and he's just had enough right now. Charles has really had enough of Harry and Meghan right now and their antics and the circus and all the, nobody asked me how I'm doing, kind of business. He's really had enough. They're creating nothing but problems. Okay, over here on Harry and Meghan's side, man, good man, that's going to be Harry. Butterfly, transformation, and fox. Good man and fox. Harry, Meghan. So Meghan can be the fox. She's very clever. She wants something. 12 and 13, 25, 7 hearts. Meghan is always, the fox is very selfish. The fox is very clever. The fox moves the pieces around. The fox is a queen. The fox is the cleverest card in the deck. Okay, the fox and the snake are the very clever cards in the deck. They are female energy. Okay, so the female energy tends to be the cleverest cards in the deck. Okay, so ladies, just you can remember that. So what this is saying to me is that Harry is showing as a good man. Meghan is showing as someone who's very selfish and out for her own ends. Now over here with the butterfly in the middle, they want to renew this relationship. They realize how important this relationship with Charles is and they want to renew it. Charles is very sour. They both want to renew it, but Meghan is showing as selfish and out for her, just out for herself. In the shadow, we have 16, 4 spades. That's terrible. 4, okay, this adds 4 spades, coffin, ending. It's a disaster. 10 spades is the worst ending. 4 spades is death and an ending, coffin. And the relationship has really hit a skid. Okay, really just, it's a car crash, this relationship right now. So they want to fix it up. It's, as far as Charles is concerned, it's Meghan over there. And this snake can also be Meghan. Okay, but there's some real problems here. And Charles has really had enough at this point of Harry and Meghan. So that bodes very poorly for Charles taking over. Because Charles is going to be in charge of everything in 18 months. He's effectively going to be king. Okay, and he's going to call all the shots. And what's going to happen to Harry and Meghan? If Harry doesn't come back, then whatever happens to Meghan is going to happen to Harry. And it's that simple. Until such time as, and how much damage will Harry take before, and how much of that damage will be irreparable before he cuts and runs, leaves at 2:30 in the morning, heavily sedates Meghan, packs a bag, and leaves in the middle of the night. Because that's the only way he's going to be able to get away. Are Harry and Meghan with Marcus Anderson for Thanksgiving? Because that is a huge weirdo red flag. If they are. Are they with Marcus Anderson in Toronto for Thanksgiving? Because that's just too weird. Crossroads, Trinity, Mercury. Okay. Okay, now in the UK, they wouldn't have to celebrate Thanksgiving because they don't celebrate Thanksgiving in the UK. She could be, feeding the homeless on a holiday that doesn't exist in the UK. But if she's in America, she would be with Doria. That's the obvious rightful place with family in the UK or with family in America. Are they with Marcus Anderson? That is, again, eschewing, rejecting family. So what do we have? We have Crossroads, Trinity, Mercury. Everyone working together. Mercury, Crossroads. There's no family, homey, friendly cards here. There's no hearts. No hearts at all. There's no hearts in this spread. 10 diamonds, 2 spades. Broken with the family. So the family, they're not with family at all. Not with Doria, not with Harry's family, broken family. Mercury, all together at the crossroads. 12 and 5, 17, reacting. Change. It changed again. Change. I do think they're with Marcus Anderson, and there's not this loving connection there. Because the family is broken. Broken family, okay? Broken family. They've broken apart from the family there at the crossroads. I actually do think they're in Toronto with Marcus Anderson, which is really quite peculiar. It's peculiar on this day. It's peculiar. All right, let's review what we have. Did the Queen intentionally cut Harry and Meghan? The Queen has a plan, and she wants everybody to get along, and she doesn't want any drama. So she's got a plan to end all this drama. Okay, they're not specifically cut, but the Queen is working a plan to end all this circus and drama that they're constantly creating. Are Harry and Meghan banned from royal duties during this time through Christmas? Secretly, yes, they are actually banned. They're prohibited from performing royal duties at this time. If you're a royal all the time. And banning, it's a trial separation. Charles is becoming Prince Regent. Okay, he's going to be king in 18 months. How is he feeling about Harry and Meghan? Wow, it's bad. It's really bad. It's so bad it can't be any worse. 10 spades is the worst. Harry and Meghan, Harry at least realizes this, and he wants to renew his relationship with Charles. Okay, that's very important, but it's more important now than ever before. It just keeps getting more important. So, but it's really bad, and they're going to need to make some changes to fix that. Are they having Thanksgiving with Marcus Anderson, not with Doria, not in the UK? It does actually look to me like that's what's going on. That they're actually with Marcus Anderson, which is odd on so many levels. Just think about it. That's your royalty today. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. There's other merch in the description. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.